telling you, it's something different. I don't think you've ever had it either. So I've never had it. I do have. Ooh, it's a bottle. Dude, it looks like, oh my God, it looks like oil.
Oh, look. Oh.
Can you see it?
That is dark. Thick.
Oh my God, is that thick?
It's like maple syrup.
Look at it. Welcome to the Pints and Profits Show. We're back in the saddle. Welcome back, man. It's been quite a week.
We took a week off.
We can do that. You guys are here. I'm dressed as if I just split a whole cord of wood, or I just came in off of the lumberjack sort of look. I don't know. It's freezing down here. I just turned the heat. But you have found the Pints and Profits Show. Welcome. We are resellers, and I like to sell, I don't know, anything but clothing. Oh, that's an ABC. Anything but clothing.
Like it.
An ABC seller. I've been selling on eBay since like 2012-ish, right around there. I like vintage electronics, vintage toys especially, and I sell media. And that guy over
hey guys,
here.
Yeah. So Scott here, Fisher Flips, and I love selling clothing. Although sometimes I do find myself frustrated because sometimes clothing doesn't sell as well as what you're selling. You know what I mean?
Good point.
But it's what I love doing. It's what I'm set up for, and it's what I enjoy. I do sell some other things other than clothing. Some minor hard goods if I come across them. I'm not actively sourcing those because it's just not my expertise, right? So I just stick with what I know, and
well, you've taught me a lot with clothing. I've been picking up vintage Patagonia.
Nice.
Like you just gave me 5 brands, and they click. So now I'm looking through.
Well, yeah, and then we talked about like that before. Oh, geez, can't even speak today. we've talked about that.
How strong is that beer?
I haven't even drank it yet. We've talked about it before about like just if you're learning a niche, right? Just learn like for clothing. Like here, Dennis, here's 5 brands. Find those 5 brands and stick with it, and you'll be surprised that you come across those 5 brands. Like, yes, oh shit, yeah.
Yep.
And then you learn that, and you move on to 6 and 7. You eventually move up to a point where you can go into a thrift store and just quickly run through the men's section and see what you know.
Man, I'm not there yet.
But you have a pretty good idea. Like for me to go through the hard goods, I think it's a way different.
I think it's a different ball game anyway. There's too many variables.
I can't. I can't do it. Like if it's given to me, like all those tools, those blow molds, the things that are common and basic, I'll list them.
I look them up.
I just don't want to. You know what I mean? So
I get you.
That's where I'm at.
So, guys, we have a great show for you. A jam-packed show. If the title brought you here, we are going to talk about in depth about feedback, specifically for a seller. Okay, we got buyers that it's fluff sort of feedback, but if you're a seller, we want to talk about is feedback even important? Some people, it's a mixed bag. Some people take it very serious, strive for that 100% feedback. Other people are just like, whatever. So we're going to discuss that. We have a game for you. We're going to talk about specifics, like item specifics for your listings. We're going to talk about listing every day. And then, of course, we will talk about the beautiful craft beer that we are drinking. We'll hold that off. But we're going to get right into reselling.
Yeah, let's go.
So, Scott, I ask you personally your thoughts. Is eBay feedback important? Does feedback even matter on eBay?
Yes. I 100% think that, not necessarily 100% feedback, but pretty damn close. 99.
Okay.
So I have a great story And this is the reason we're talking about this topic tonight, is because of this. So it's Christmas time, right? We're out there shopping and we're all online looking for items to buy for your kids, family members, friends, whatever. So my daughter sends me a text. Hey, Dad, is this legit? Is this a scammer on eBay? What do I do? She sends me the link. So she's buying a jersey for my grandson, okay? Her daughter, her son. I look it up. First thing I notice is he has 97% feedback. Okay. I dig into it. Okay. He's got 24 neutral and 14 negatives.
Wow.
And he's only sold 3,000 items. Okay. So to me, that's a red flag, but sometimes it's not. So you kind of want to dig deeper into that. You know, are those negative feedbacks just BS? But in my opinion, when you get that many, like there's 30 something neutral negative feedbacks, there's an issue with that seller.
Yeah.
So I'm digging into it. All of his negative were shipping late, never arrived, took a month to arrive, poor customer service, red flags. Especially this time of year, if you want to buy something now on the 6th of December and it's not going to arrive for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And not even just being the holiday season, like that's just a bad look as a seller.
Yeah.
Ship that thing within the 2-3 days most. Don't wait 3 weeks to ship the item out. To me, that's a little scammy and fishy. The neutrals were just as bad. Horrible item, fake item.
Oh no.
Shipping late, never received, shipped to the wrong address.
Yeah.
It was just real bad. So again, as a buyer, because I'm buying stuff on eBay, I'm buying stuff on Poshmark. We all buy stuff online. Look and see what other buyers are putting for comments, and just go with that. Because if you see something like that, stay away. And now
Trust your gut.
Trust your gut. Now flip it as a seller. You're that seller, okay, who has shitty ass feedback. What's the chances you're going to sell something? Probably not great, right?
Right.
I mean, I couldn't see myself as a 97% feedback, struggling to get sales, and it's because it's your own fault.
Right.
Simple as that. So it kind of goes both ways. Be a good seller. We want potential buyers to buy something and then like come back to the store. And not just necessarily come back to my store, but come back to eBay, come back to the platform.
Right.
Because that immediately turned her away from it. She's like,
Right.
it's too scammy. I'm not buying on eBay. I don't trust it. And we hear all the time, like, no one trusts eBay. Like, no one wants to go to eBay to buy anything. They don't trust it. So, so to answer your question, I 100% think feedback is important.
Did she end up buying that?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
So that's a lost sale for that.
It's a lost sale. It was a great price. It was a brand new Kobe Nike jersey, $40. A great price.
Good item. Good price on the
good
item.
Price, good item.
And
feedback turned us away.
Bad feedback. So you're thinking the worst, which is I would think the worst as well. I'm never going to get this item, or I'm not going to get it in time for Christmas, or it's going to be fake,
or anything.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think I just passed the 7,000. Where am I at? 7,700 feedback.
That's pretty good. I'm almost at 1,000 or at 3,000. So, and I strive, like we've talked about, I want 100%. That's just me. Yeah. I want to be perfect.
I am not there.
And if I get a negative, I'm fighting that shit to get that negative taken off.
99.7% is where I'm at.
But again, as a buyer, if I'm looking at your store and see 99.7%, I'm gonna buy your trusted seller.
With almost 8,000 feedback. It's right.
Yeah.
I just got a negative removed using our our favorite little way of doing it, and it was so fast. It was faster than last time.
And you went through the help and contact.
Yep,
And then
right up on the
request.
top of the screen.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. I
Dude,
copied and pasted.
it's so fast. It's the
They
easiest way to
said
get stuff removed.
they said within 24 hours. This was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Done. Within 2 hours. So if you don't know what we're talking about, we did a small section on how to get feedback removed. So you can just search our videos, and it works. It is unbelievable. This guy threatened negative feedback. I copied and pasted it after he left me negative feedback, and it was gone, removed. See ya.
And it works. It works, number one, if you have that buyer who is violating a policy, right? Or they're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
But when, as a seller, to get that removed, it's all about wording. You have to word your story or your reasoning. It's got to be worded a certain way with certain keywords. Site policy, like it will get removed.
Exactly what I did.
Yeah, it'll get removed 100%.
I told eBay what eBay's policy was, and they do not allow feedback extortion.
Yep.
And then I said the example is what the buyer said in my messages. I copied and pasted it with quotes, and then I said, please read what the buyer said and go back to the messages that I have saved. They didn't even have to. It was just like, yeah. Done.
And I think it's done by AI as well, but
is that why it's so fast?
I don't know. I mean, you would think it's probably AI generated. That's why you have to use certain keywords and stuff. But I'm 100% with that. That shit works.
Yeah, against policy. That is a great little keyword you throw in there, and extortion, threatened negative feedback, stuff like that. And that's what it was in my case, and it was gone in less than 2 hours.
So let me ask you a question about the whole feedback thing.
Yeah.
Do you buy a lot on eBay at all? Do you buy on eBay?
I do. I wouldn't say a lot. We probably buy, I'd say 5 times more on Amazon than eBay.
Well, yeah, me as well. When you're shopping on eBay, do you check the feedback like we talked about? Are you checking their history? Are you checking to see what kind of seller they are?
If it's an item, for example, I'm a Stephen King fan, so he put out a book. I never buy the brand new hardcovers. They're like $35. It's crazy. I wait until it goes into softback or paperback, and I can get it used for like $8. So that type of genre, like used Stephen King books, everyone is going to be within pennies.
Yeah.
Right. And then I filter out. I'm like, I'm not paying for shipping. So that filters that right out. So it's free shipping. How can I get this book as fast as I can for the cheapest amount? And then the next, I guess, tiebreaker is feedback.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got 20 feedback. I'm probably going to the next guy for the same price. Oh, this is a bookseller with 20,000 feedback, 99 point whatever.
And I was going to say that as well. Like, there's two sides of the coin. Like, you have a low end seller with a few sales with a shitty ass feedback, but then you have some of these eBay stores that have 2 million feedback and they have 1,000 negatives. You're going to get that,
right?
Because you sell that much shit, you're going to get unhappy people. That's a whole different situation, and they would be trusted. I guess we're talking about sellers like us, or the average Joe seller,
Yeah, I'd say 10,000 feedback or less.
Yeah.
Those
anything above that, you're just pushing massive volume, and it's can't please everybody.
So, hey, I'd like to take this moment to propose a toast.
Okay.
To you.
What'd I do?
I think you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it.
Oh, that's Jameson?
You just talked about you drinking whiskey. And it goes into a very special glass. Can you see what that's going to be?
Well, see, if I knew we were doing whiskey tonight, Dennis, I would have brought out like bottles of whiskey.
You see the little football?
Yes.
Okay, this is a toast to the two of the worst teams in the NFL to be eliminated. No more Patriots, no more Jets. They are gone. What a horrible year,
Oh my
especially
God.
for the Jets.
No more Giants for you Giants fans that are just as bad as
the
us.
Raiders, sunny Las Vegas. Your Raiders are smoked.
Done.
And there's one other team that's already, I can't even remember who it was. There was another one that's just eliminated from
There's
playoffs,
plenty.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
Cheers. Yeah. As always next year.
But I thought I'd break out the special glass for you.
Well, I appreciate it. I wish
you had more you guys had more of a chance than the Patriots did. You did. I don't know what happened. That was just
the Jets are
imploded.
The Jets are the team on paper that should have went all the fucking way. But
yeah,
Aaron Rodgers is 100 years old and he is horrible. I was never an Aaron Rodgers fan to begin with. So we're gonna go next year and see what happens in the draft. But we're not here to talk about sports.
or whiskey.
Or whiskey.
We're not talking about sports or whiskey. We're talking about a barrel-aged stout from Treehouse that I picked up.
Whoa.
This is a bottled Treehouse beer, which is wild to me. So I was looking through their listings the other day, and I'm like, I'm going to do a dark beer for the podcast. We choose to showcase different beers week to week, and some of them are our favorites. Some of them are our favorite breweries, and we just can't stay away. Others are curiosities that we just want to try. This is one of those. And this is a barrel-aged stout called Moher Mocha. Say that 5 times fast. It is a blended barrel-aged stout. So
wow.
Are you familiar with barrel-aged stouts?
I am not.
Okay, so this one is a stout, and then they age it in oak barrels, normally used by Scotch, whiskeys, stuff like that, bourbons, bourbon barrels. This one is a bourbon barrel aged, 16 to 22 months.
Wow.
That's how long this thing has been aged. 16 to 22 months. It's 12 ounces. There is no sign of an ABV on this, but I can tell you it's up to probably 9 to 11. I can taste it. It's not boozy, but you can definitely taste some alcohol in that. Very quickly, they are talking about conditioned with roasted like cocoa beans, coffee, bringing out the flavors of Irish whiskey. It's a very complex beer. They taste milk chocolate, creamy coffee, chocolate covered bourbon candies, and I taste all of that.
Jeez.
It is crazy in a bottle. It is one of the thickest beers I've had in a while. It looks. Does
it drink like hot chocolate, like that thick?
It's real. It's almost syrupy. So it's a sipper, right? So I'm not going to pound this thing. It is definitely a sipper.
And it's probably a drink you don't want to eat beforehand.
No, this is a meal in a glass. Like right there, after I just had that Irish whiskey, I'm tasting pure like vanilla right now. Dude, it's awesome.
I would be interested in trying that. I just don't know if I would like. I'm
not asking you to drink 12 ounces of it, but 4 ounces.
Yeah, pour in a shot glass.
And then maybe do like a vanilla porter. We could do like a tasting. So if you guys are drinking dark beers, let us know in the comments. And Scott's going to tell you what he's drinking because I already know, and I'm drooling.
I'm just my favorite, and I'm spoiled. So I'm drinking Fidens. Fidens in Albany. I think one of our both favorite breweries.
Top 5. It's in my top 5.
Easily. So I ordered this morning. I ordered 10 online. Got a couple. Some of the ones that are the same that I get all the time. Just a fan favorite. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Fidens. You can't go wrong. So I'm drinking the Rose. This is a Citra Galaxy 8.2. it's just it's so, you know, I mean, what else can I say?
It's like,
It's a nice color. It's a perfect
oh,
taste.
show that color again, dude. That is,
Like,
oh,
it's just a
God.
perfect. I got the drink local glass. Like, it's
It's like,
just
did you pour like half pineapple juice, half orange juice with pulp in there? That because that's what it looks like.
it's just so good.
It's insane.
It's just yeah. But yeah, let's get back to reselling. What do we
All
got?
right, so
What do we got on deck?
um, I kind of redesigned my photo booth a little bit, and I'm like, we need to
Oh,
talk about that, especially for
for new,
like
yeah,
newer resellers. Like, how are you guys, if you're new to this game, how are you guys taking pictures of your items? Are you using ring lights? Are you using daylight? Are you do you have a backdrop? Are you using what is that, photo room? Are you using like an app to change stuff? Are
yeah.
you using AI? Are you doing the background disappearing and all that? I will quickly let you know what I do exactly,
Yep.
and then Scott will tell you his, because we sell different things. Mine is literally foam board that I got at the dollar store. It's the white foam board, and I made two sides and a back piece to it. And then the bottom, I change, I'd say every week I change this thing because it gets dirty, it gets dented, it
Yeah.
gets marked up. And then I use two ring lights like this that are illuminating it. And then the background, I have, I don't know, it's like that fake wood paneling. It's
Yep.
light. It's very light. I keep
Yep.
everything whites and grays.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't do a lot of black unless the item calls for like a black piece so you can see what it is.
Yep.
So the paneling cost me what is that? $1, $2, $3 plus the bottom, so it's $4. And then the ring lights I got off of Amazon. They're just tripods with the
Yep.
big. They are 16-inch ring lights. I got two of
Okay.
those,
Okay. Okay.
and that's it. I use that for all of my DVDs, toys. I use that for pretty much anything I sell
Everything.
other than clothing. But I'm not going to get into that. I'll let Scott give you his.
Yeah. So I'm almost the same thing. So I have these lights here. Let me show. So I have these these lights. Okay.
Yep.
They're tripods. What are they? 6x4 lights. I have two of these. I use them as a backdrop for the show, but they raise up to like 6 feet. So I use those. And behind this computer, I have the same thing. It's a vinyl brick wall, basically.
Yep.
I have a table here. So on that wall, I have a hook, and I put all of my clothing on that hook, and I just take photos on that wall. With these two lights, I also have like a little mini light if I need like extra lighting, and that's it. These lights may have cost me 5 years ago $30. I've
Okay.
had them forever. The backdrop on Amazon, maybe $15 the most. And that's it. The only difference I have is like I have like bigger items. So my jeans, jackets, I go to the kitchen, I have a big rug, like a big gray rug that I fold up, and I
Okay.
lay the rug out and I take
That's
the
awesome.
photos on there. Natural lighting. So Jen does all of the bottoms. I do all the tops in here. She does all the listings for shorts, jeans, anything that goes out there. So she'll do those photos in the morning because once 11 o'clock hits, the angle of the sun
Yeah.
ruins the photos, right? So we use the natural lighting for that for those
That's the
items,
best.
and it comes out perfect. But you have to time it right. If you do it once the sun comes in, there's like sun marks, right?
Yep.
And if we do it at nighttime, it's just not the right color. So you don't need to spend a lot of money to get a setup. You
No.
don't need to spend any money. If you have a nice bay window or a nice sliding glass window, put your items right there. Get a nice rug. Put it on the floor.
Sheet. You can put
A
a white
sheet,
sheet
and you can
over.
do anything. You don't have to spend a lot of money.
No.
As you grow and you know you start selling more and you start making some money, you can upgrade.
Yeah.
But you have to start somewhere, and you don't need to start big. Don't go out there and spend hundreds of dollars on all this
No.
fabulous, intense
Not
lighting.
needed.
It's not needed. Simple
No.
backdrop, simple lighting. My light turned off. That's all you need. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, like I said, I went and I got the paneling at the dollar store.
When I first started, I had the I would use the dollar store paneling, right? And then I got like one of those box boots, those
Yes.
with a light on top.
Photo booth. Yeah.
I did that for a while, and then you just once you find your niche and what works, run with it. Like I know my backdrop I have now is starting to fade, so I know I need to buy a new one.
Let me ask you, because you're the clothing guru. I'm having an absolute hard time with black colored items.
100%.
They come out gray in the photos, and then the people bitch because they said, "Oh, I thought this was gray," and I get it, and it's black.
Black, red.
Yes,
pink,
red too. Oh my
god. Certain greens. It's all about, for me, this is my honest opinion. It's all about the time of day. So
see, I'm in a basement and there's no light down
There's no lighting.
It's all artificial light, and it's just LED light, which
play with like maybe lower, play with the lighting. So sometimes you turn the lighting down a little bit and then maybe increase the lighting on your phone. That may work sometimes. You just got to play with the lighting. Blacks suck. I hate taking black.
So hard. They all come out looking like they're gray.
Yeah, I'll take pictures of green jeans or green pants, and they come out brown. It's just it's horrible, and then you just have to go with it's green, and you get the messages from people. Oh, this looks brown. Yep. No, it's the green. It's just the lighting's bad.
Yep, it's the lighting. I get a ton of that. I sell a ton of glassware. Kill me now. I hate selling glassware, but it sells, and I don't like to walk away from money. I get a ton of people saying, "Is that a flaw on that guy? I see a crack." And I'm like, no, it's the ring light.
Right.
The stupid ring light causes distortion. It causes it's just a reflection.
Yeah.
And I'm like probably once a week answering emails like that.
Yeah, and it's like we're not.
And I get it. Yeah. It's a valid question.
I would do the same thing. It's like we're not professional photographers. Like we don't have like $1 million business where we have professional lighting, and we do the best we can. The amount of complaints about color isn't really that bad, you know? So
do you use like an editing? Do you edit your photos at any?
I take the photo and that's it. Also keep in mind on eBay, you don't want to use stock photos. That is an eBay violation. You will get a Vero immediately. Do not use stock photos. Different platforms you're allowed to. I know Poshmark doesn't give a shit. I'm not sure about Mercari, but for eBay,
they probably don't.
And we'll get the comments. I use stock photos, and yes, you can use. You can use. Sure, do what you want to do.
Lots of people do.
I'm not.
We're saying don't.
And if you're going to use the stock photo, don't use it as your first photo.
Right.
Put it like maybe in the middle somewhere. Don't use your first.
For me, as a buyer, I get turned off from stock photos because I want to see the actual item that I'm buying. I don't want to see something that you just pulled off the internet. Yeah, I know what it looks like, but what does the one that I'm buying look like?
Yeah.
So do yourself a favor and no shortcuts. Just don't do it.
Just be legit, be honest, be real. Don't take a shortcut. Like I said, we've said this before. There's no shortcut.
There's no shortcuts.
Take the stairs. It's the only way you're going to succeed and get experience by doing this.
You have a game for us?
I do, if I can stop coughing.
All right. Let's go.
The game is
this is crazy. This is nuts. It is not the Jameson that I just drank. It is this crazy. You watching me, I'm just gonna start
like falling over.
Like, where'd he go?
So the game is called Have You Ever?
Okay.
Have you ever?
I've never. Never.
So
I've
I've
never
got
played this.
7 questions. Some are quick, some are entailed, but whatever.
All right.
1. Have you
Wait,
ever
this
got
is reselling related.
all reselling related? It's a
This is
reselling
a
show,
game
guys.
called Have You Ever Reselling Edition.
Yes,
Okay,
it's a
I'm
reselling
ready.
show. Okay.
Let's go.
Have
Points?
you
Do I
ever?
win or do I just get embarrassed?
Just answer. We'll both answer our questions.
Okay.
Have you ever gotten to an altercation when sourcing?
Yes.
Explain.
I don't want to call this guy out. I don't even know his name, but we got into a verbal argument at a yard sale over $4 worth of tools.
He was the seller or another reseller?
This was I don't even know if he was a reseller or not, but I show up to this yard sale and it was like one of those long driveways. Okay. And she had all of the tables on one side. All right. So you can picture what that looks like, right? So what do? You start at the end and you kind of just work your way up. All right. There was a gentleman, I'm using that term loosely, probably 2 tables up from me. Okay. And I'm looking at stuff, boom, boom, boom. I'm using my brain like, nope, 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 no, nah, that's crap, no, precious moments, Beanie Babies, like this sucks. And then I get to tools and I'm like, oh, hell yeah. I'm looking down. I'm like, this is great. I'm at the dollar table. I love the dollar table.
Yeah.
So the gentleman in front of me now, he's like about 2 feet in front of me. He puts a whole bunch of stuff down. He moves on to the next table. He's looking at glassware now. So I'm like looking down. I'm like, there's like 3 snap-on wrenches right here. Grab those up. Grab up one more vintage double V Craftsman, probably from the 70s, right? So like $4. I'm like, hell yeah. He turns to me and looks at me and says, oh yeah, I was buying those.
Well,
and I thought he was joking. And I'm like, yeah, all right, man. And I go to pay and he goes, oh, you're really going to do that? And I look at him like,
yeah.
What are you talking about right now? He goes, yeah, I'm buying those. I'm like, you put them down and moved on. So the unwritten rule of yard sales, you put the thing down, it is open game.
Yeah.
The seller of the yard sale person that was putting it on, she looked at me and she's like, he put them down. I saw him put them down. I'm like, all right, here's your $4. And I started to go. And he goes, yeah, that's right. You walk away. I'm like, what? Bro,
Sorry,
I already
buddy.
won.
Right.
I already won. So in any case, if you're watching this, dude, I sold that stuff for $75. $4.
Wow.
$75. So double bird for you.
Right?
Learn some manners, learn some etiquette. Is that a long answer to that question?
That was a long answer. A little bit too long, but we're good. Mine is yes as well. I fought an old lady at the bins.
Oh!
She was on one side of the bin. I was the other side of the bin. She had to be 80 years old, right? And at the bins, you can't touch nothing until they say go. So yes. I see her looking, right? And I see the sweater. It's like an Aaron Craft. Like it was a nice sweater.
Nice.
I grab it. She grabs it. We're pulling back. We're pulling back and forth. She goes, that's garbage anyway. It's not worth nothing. Thank you. Threw it in my cart.
That was it.
Winner.
She gave up too easy. Yeah. I wouldn't have given up.
She was 80 years old, Dennis.
I said, I will cut this in half before I let you have this.
Number 2.
All right.
Have you ever mistakenly sourced an item and didn't pay for it and then realized you never paid for it? I'll go first so you can think.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Regular thrift store. We put stuff in the cart. The bigger items go in the bottom. We go to pay. The bigger item never got put on the counter to pay for it. I get to the car to unload. I go, oh shit, we just got this jacket for free. Mistakenly, it wasn't done purposely, obviously.
And
I went home. What do you mean and?
I don't know. I was just saying, like, oh, and I ran back inside and I gave her the $10.
I brought the cart back inside and went home.
I think it happened at a yard sale. Like there was like a whole bunch of crap and she's doing the math and the math didn't quite add up. And she's like, yeah, it's $30. And I'm like, okay. And I gave her the money.
Nice.
So that wasn't like me scamming someone. I don't know. We're gonna get some fucking hate.
I
I'm
love it.
telling you right now.
I
I'm
love
telling
it.
you right now. That's because you're jealous. That's why you're jealous, and you fucking did the same thing. So don't even like come off like I didn't do, like you've never done that shit.
All right.
You're the same guy as these huge YouTubers that go out and they make videos like, oh yeah, dude, I just got this for $5 from this little lady and I turned it into 300.
Yeah.
Like, and everyone's like, bro, you don't feel bad about that? Yeah. She's doing the math. She added up the pile I had. She gave me the price and I paid it. So what are you going to do? I mean, this is controversial.
These next two are just yes and no answers. Have you ever had a $1,000?
See that caveat?
What? Have you ever had a $1,000 sales day? Yes or no?
Dude, I came so close. I was within like $30. That was my best day.
I've never had a $1,000 sales day.
No, not.
Have you ever had a $0 sales day?
I'm not answering that. I just had a sale.
I did too.
I just had a sale. Well, really?
Yeah, just before that question. Yeah, my thing's off.
I just sold the Master Series CD set by Joan Baez.
Wow.
Bring it.
No,
so I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to. I don't like that.
You have to answer the question.
I don't want.
Right, so you get 0 points for that question. I've had a zero sales day. Number 5.
Let me just point it this way. It has been years.
Oh,
it has
really?
Been years. Yes.
For a while, I was going on a 0 Sunday day or 0 sales Sunday. Number 5. Have you ever found money in an item?
First time ever was 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah. Well, when did I pick up that pallet? Remember I got the media pallet?
It was before
that wasn't last week. I think that was like 2 weeks. In the pallet of media, I found 37 video games.
Okay.
Which was dope. This pallet was fire. 37 video games, a bunch of sealed media, tons of Christmas DVDs, tons of Christmas CDs. Those have been flying. Anything like Mickey's First Christmas, Mickey's Christmas Carol, dude, that's flying. And then a Kate Spade black wallet. I'm like, oh, that's cool. The thing that this is all experience. The thing that tipped me off was it was all zippered up.
Ooh.
Normally, if someone goes through it, right, they unzip it, they look in, then they throw it. Like I found 2 RC boats in here. I found like a couple of model cars in this thing.
Random shit.
Just random crap in this thing. Anyway, I open it up. $20.
Yes.
Like, yeah. That's the first, dude. 2024, December of, well, it was November. November of 2024 was the first time I ever found money in anything that
I always
more than
money.
30 cents.
Always find money in shit. But we're selling but we're only selling clothing. So the probability of us finding it like all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and this is what I do.
You'll love this. The place that I got it from, you know the place. He goes, we get between $200 and $400 a week in cash every time we find in clothing.
You know what you should do? This is a good habit I do. When I'm looking through like suit jackets, I always check the pockets.
All right.
That's where I found the most money in like blazers and suit jackets.
I think I just donated like 8 suit jackets. So that's
always if I'm sourcing suit jackets, I'm looking at the brand and I put my hands in pockets.
Yeah. At least $2.
Hey,
$5 bill, $20.
Whatever. Number 6. Have you ever found anything disturbing?
Oh God.
In an item.
Yeah, I mean, I sourced disturbing items, but then I dumpster dove and I found a very large, probably 20-inch, dark brown colored phallus in the dumpster. Oof. So luckily I had gloves on. I threw that aside only to find 2 hypodermic needles. That was the end of this. That was it. I'm like, I don't
Well,
want to dig any deeper in this dumpster right now. And it was at goddamn GameStop. I'm like, fuck you guys doing at the back room in GameStop? I have no idea.
so it's
That
funny.
was it.
So I've found two crazy things. One was a hypodermic needle as well, from a jacket from the bins. So
Oh,
I'm going through, right, and this is when I'm home. Like I'm prepping the item, I'm cleaning it. I check the pockets for junk because you find crazy stuff in pockets, and I find a needle. I'm like, oh shit, pull that out. I'm like, okay. The next time I found a bunch of Vera Bradley bags, right? I took them all from the bins and I washed them
Nice.
all. Just threw them all in the washer. Come to find out, there was a fucking dirty diaper in one of those bags, and it destroyed my washing machine. Destroyed it. My wife's like, Scott, there was a dirty diaper in one of those bags.
$100 mistake right there.
So not only did I throw all those bags away,
500.
I had to spend hours cleaning the washing machine of a dirty diaper. Yeah,
not doing it, dude. In fact, I'm buying a new washer. Are you buying a washer, or are you? Let us know down here.
So lesson learned. I'm checking. I need to check bags more.
Yeah, with gloves.
With gloves. All right, last question. Have you ever encountered someone sourcing that judged you for what you do?
I don't know. I mean, there's some real dickheads that I come across, and you know who you are. We're at the same place like every single week, and they'll come by, and judging to me is like giving me like the stank eye as they look in my cart to see what I'm getting. You know, they'll walk by and they'll be just like, one of those.
Yeah.
I'm like, really, dude? Like, what? One, I'm here before you. Okay. I know more than you. And if you have to tell me how much money you make every week, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
You're full of shit.
I've gotten those people.
You know exactly who you are. I'm calling you out right here. You know exactly who you are.
I think I know
how great everything is.
I think I know who you're talking about too.
Yeah, you do. I'm like, so another one, double bird for you. But no words are exchanged. The only other time is when I learned that there's some etiquette into dumpster diving. You must wait your turn. Oh, do not dive if someone else is diving. Like, there's only one person in the pool at a time. That's how it is. And they taught me that. And I'm like, okay. Cool. I was judged, but I was educated. I don't mind that. I don't like to be judged and then like disregarded.
Yeah. So I had someone who was a non-reseller. And it was actually, I was on the Cape, at a store, and I'm going through the racks. I think I told you this, and maybe I didn't. I'm going through, and the lady goes, "Oh, you're just another one of those label whores, aren't you?"
No way.
Yeah.
Why are you even saying that to a stranger?
Complete stranger. But I'm in the women's section, and I'm just going through. Like, oh, you're one of those label whores, aren't you? I knew what she meant.
Yeah.
And I go,
how'd you answer?
I'm just looking for a good deal. That's it.
Yeah.
So
I would have said something snarky.
That was kind
of totally would have.
Yeah.
I would have said something like, yeah. And guess what? Business is open.
Yeah. But she wasn't she was just a shopper. But she knew what I was doing.
Then shut the fuck up then.
But she knew what I was, I mean, she knew. Fuck her.
So then what, you feel better about yourself because you said some stupid comment that means nothing?
Yeah, fuck that. Well, that's the end of my game. That's all I got for you.
I dig it. I went 9 for 10 on that. I win.
There was no points.
I win a 4-pack of Fidens. And if you guys agree with that, let us know. Give us a thumbs up.
You lost a few points on a zero sales day. You got a few, so we're even.
No, we're not even. I won that.
Okay.
I won. It's I'm the winner. Yay. Yay. Big winner. Woo.
What else you got?
We're going to talk about, and this is, it's not controversial, but I don't know if there's mixed feelings about listing every single day. Do you absolutely list every single day, or do you try to list every single day, or do you list whenever you feel like it?
Is
There's
this? Are
it's
we going? Are we going? Are we going tinfoil hat or no?
no,
Okay,
this is
okay.
not. This is
Um,
not this. I don't think it's controversial at all. So I'm just saying you must list every single day. I'm going to come out and say it. List every single day. I don't care if it's 5, 10, 15, 20 items. Be consistent. Not only does it tickle the algorithm to eBay, but it keeps you active. It
mhm.
keeps you putting new items out there. It keeps your active listings growing, is what you want. I mean, the more items you have for sale, the more items you're going to sell. It's simple math. I'm not a genius in math. I took horrible math classes in college. One of them called Math Perspectives, which the instructor on the first day said, no, 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 we don't do problems. We just talk about them. I'm like, dude, this is dope. This is why you go to college to get a criminal justice degree, because it is the easiest major on campus other than sociology. They're
So
both equally useless, but it is the easiest major on campus. Anyway, long story short, please list every day. Please
okay.
at least list an item every single day.
Uh, so I agree with what you say. Okay.
But
I agree. Yeah, but I agree. You need to stay active every day in your account.
mhm,
I don't list every day. I've said this
here we go.
before.
Here we go.
I always, there's always a day I take off of listing,
Okay.
but it doesn't mean that I don't end stuff similar every day.
Right.
It's, it's, it's a yes and no thing. Do I list every day? No. Am I active in my account every single day? Yes. Am I ending and selling similar every single day? Yes. The days I don't list, I didn't list yesterday, and I've sold 8 things today. So
All right.
I don't know. But what I did do yesterday is I did a shit ton of NSL similar. A shit ton.
How many?
40.
Damn. Okay.
Whatever's expiring for that day, we do.
So you got all of them gone. Okay.
I haven't listed today. I'm going to once the show's over, but I'm probably going to do my 10 today. So I don't know. I don't know if you have to list every day.
So
But
I'm all about listing every day. You're all about being active every day.
but I don't but here's the thing. You don't want to go to a point where you're not listing for multiple days in a row.
Okay.
Because that's when I
That's
think it's
the
going to fuck
asterisk.
you. So
Yes.
by me not listing yesterday, but listing again today, I don't think it's going to like throw anything off.
I don't think so either.
When I think you go like a 2, 3, 4 day break,
Yeah.
you're kind of screwed. So
I agree.
it's a yes and no answer to an extent.
List every day. That's
List
what he's saying.
list every day. I agree.
One friggin' item, like one thing. I don't know. It just adds to your total of active listings. And I was at, the hell was I at? 1450 at the beginning of Q4, and I cannot maintain. I'm at 13. I think I'm like 1360. What the hell am I at? I just saw it.
That's a good problem to have. If you're selling more than you're listing.
1361. 1361.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Do you do you have a beer every day? And is that necessary?
A beer?
Yeah, do you list every day? Do you have a beer every day?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
same here.
Now we're getting wicked personal. Like I'm gonna get fucking judgy and shit. Like fucking alcoholic.
I have one beer
dude,
every day.
there are people that come home and have a shot of whiskey, a glass of wine, a beer.
Actually, no. Last night I didn't drink. I didn't drink last night. But I did have whiskey.
All right. So I mean, it's the same thing. It's all poison. It's like how much poison are you gonna have a night? I mean, I don't know.
I have at least I just have one glass. I come home from work. I relax. I do my listings. I do my work, and have a drink.
Yeah. I mean, call it what it is. Why are you judging me right now?
I don't.
We're gonna have a fight. We're gonna have one of those. You picked up my goddamn Ireland Scotland sweater, and I'm gonna fight you over it.
What you got?
We're gonna finish it up because
as you can see, like we're just running with it. We don't have like nothing fucking to planned here.
What are you talking? We had tons of stuff planned.
Yeah, but we're just like
to
whatever.
Close the show. I want to make sure you know, and Scott will tell the same story, how important your titles of your items you're listing and the description. Real quickly. Like,
yeah, if your titles are horrible and your photos and descriptions are bad, it's not going to sell. And again, it goes back to this end and sell similar. I can't tell you how many times when I'm ending and selling similar, I'm like, what the hell was that kind of listing? What was I thinking? Like, my biggest thing is I sometimes rush through my listings, right?
We all do.
Take your time, make that listing keyword heavy. Put in the titles what you're going to search for as a buyer. Simple as that. Are everyone's titles different? Yes. Is there a perfect way to make a title? No. Keywords, title, size, put it in there. Good photos. Don't take a photo like if you're running past someone at a 40-yard dash and it's all blurry. Take good photos, good title, good listing, good item description, good price, good shipping. Done.
I'm going to put you on the spot, okay? I'm going to put you on the spot, and I'm going to just give you a scenario of some of the people out there that might find something like this. And I want to know how you would title and describe this, okay?
Go ahead.
Only because I have this item that I haven't listed yet.
Mm-hmm.
It is a Robert Graham, long sleeve, button-down shirt. It's striped, so there's like blue stripes on a white shirt, collared, button down. But then in the collar and how he does it with the cuffs and all that, it's floral.
Okay. What size?
It's a large, men's large.
Okay.
Used.
What color?
Great condition. White with blue stripes, floral collar, and
ready?
Cuffs.
You ready?
I'm ready. This is it right here. This is the title and description, guys. So something like
I would go Robert Graham shirt.
So time out. So the brand first.
I go, let me tell you the title and then we'll break it down.
Okay. All right.
I would go Robert Graham shirt, men's large, white, flip cuff, striped, button up. Done. So Robert Graham shirt, men's large, white, flip cuff, striped, button up. That's 80 characters right there. That's all I do. So I go brand, gender, size, color, description. Done. Every single title I have is the same way.
So you don't put in those like super important keywords like rare.
If it's a rare item, yeah. No, I do. If I have an item that's rare, like I have that vintage rare band tee, I'm putting
excellent quality, free shipping,
emojis, free shipping.
Emojis.
No, none of that.
Why don't you do that?
Because no one's searching emojis. No one's searching exclamation point. No one's searching soft. Like I don't put like a verb in there or an act. Like I'm not putting soft, comfy. I'm not putting that in there.
Right.
Put those that title I just said is all keywords.
That's it. That's exactly what you want.
So Robert Graham shirt, because it's the shirt. It's a men's.
Yep.
I don't put the word size. I just put large.
Yep. Not needed.
Color white. Yep. It's a flip cuff. That's a keyword. Striped, button down or button up, whatever you want, whatever you prefer. You could also put in there maybe like long sleeve if you need extra keywords. That's really it.
So it's specific but simple.
And if it's a vintage, I would put vintage in the beginning. Not VTG, but the word vintage.
No one searches VTG. It's
right. That's just what I do. Is it the right way? No.
Yeah, it is.
No, I don't think that's just the way I've learned by some bigger stores I follow. Tech and Sports, you know who that is?
Yep.
Tech and Sports does that. That's his way. I follow some of the bigger stores that I've learned throughout the way, and I'm not copying their model, but I'm looking at how they lay their titles out.
If it works for them, it'll work for you. I mean, you're only allotted a certain amount of characters. Don't be putting stupid crap in there that no one's searching for.
See? So yeah, no emojis, no exclamation points, no comfy, soft, super,
free shipping,
fast
free shipping.
Yeah. I'm the best reseller here. Like, you don't put that stuff in there.
100% feedback in the title of the item. No,
I've seen that.
No.
I've also seen.
I've seen it too.
I've seen Robert Graham's shirt. That's it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to narrow it down a little bit, a little bit
more specific than 3 words.
Hey,
yeah,
we've enjoyed ourselves. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, that was great.
Here, right there. This is unbelievable. If you have not been to Treehouse, highly recommended you picking up one of these barrel-aged stouts. It is putting me on my ass. And we're going to be back next week with another full-length video. Don't forget, Fridays, we put out a mini episode. Mini episodes are normally one topic, one question that you guys have been wondering.
Yeah, usually like we're answering someone's questions or something, yeah.
We also have plenty of stickers. I just re-upped, and this guy's got a ton of them as well. Just shoot us a message, dude. We'll send you out some stickers. They're pretty dope. And as always, I appreciate you tuning in, subscribe, like, and Scott, you can take us out.
We're getting some great feedback. Our channel is growing, a little slower, but we're growing. We're getting comments. We're getting a lot of views. We love the engagement. And that's it. We took a week off. We're back. And thanks for watching. Peace.
See ya.